To win in life, you not only have to have the correct leadership traits and skills, but you must avoid the 6 cardinal sins of leadership. Leadership and the cardinal sins. Generally, leaders are lavishly praised with superlative accolades. This seemingly unexplained attraction can be attributed to various reasons ranging from seeking direction and guidance to simple adulation, and some possibly even brown-nosing, with an intent to curry favor from these leaders. Most leaders with whom that I had the pleasure and privilege to work with, and with whom that I looked up to, had a good ounce of one or many of the traits that we all admire in people. These traits include charisma, resolve and steadfastness, humility, relatively perceived higher intelligence, pleasant disposition, fair and balanced, and strategic, change and result-oriented. I am sure that there are many other attributes and traits that attract us to leaders, so the list that I started off is not mutually exclusive nor completely exhaustive. Hello, and welcome to the Win Unfairly channel and blog. Are you a winner? Indeed, yes you are. You have taken a step to ensure that you have the tools and skills necessary to succeed and win in life by taking your time to watch this video. You have come to the right place, as the ideas, thoughts, guidances, tools, and skills outlined in this channel are not your run-of-the-mill skills and tools that you might find in other videos or blogs. This channel and blog is dedicated to help you win in life. Win unfairly at that, as not many will have access nor understanding of how these ideas, concepts, and thoughts can be applied for our own personal success. Some of these might be taught in schools or universities. What you are seeing here are based on over 40 years of my hands-on global working experience. If your company or you need me to present this or other topics as a training, seminar, or event, or if you want to discuss consulting or business development opportunities worldwide, please email me at john@winunfairly.com. More on myself a bit later. Why do some folks seem to win in life always and are better at everything they do? Does it seem unfair to you? I use the term unfairly on purpose. These folks that win consistently have the tools and resources to win, hence my use of the term unfairly. I want you to know that this is based on my personal observations and experiences of over 40 years across many companies and countries. As always, this is real-life nuts and bolts experience for you to win unfairly in life. Before I continue on the be a real leader and avoid the 6 cardinal sins of leadership and win in life, I want you to know that you can find many other collections of skills and tools like this to help you win unfairly in life. You can go to my website, www.winunfairly.com, or go to my YouTube channel, Win Unfairly, at www.youtube.com/c/winunfairly. By now, you might be wondering as to who I am. First, a few words about myself. My name is John Lincoln, and I'm the author of a book called Connect the Dots, a playbook to help you connect with your customers and profits. Here's the link to buy my book at Amazon, www.amazon.com/connect-John-Lincoln/DP/1477286144. I have hired, led, and managed 1,000 plus people just like you. I've run billion-dollar business units and helped to contribute significantly to businesses worth billions of dollars in many global brands, in countries including the USA, Japan, UK, India, UAE or Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Thailand, Brazil, and Malaysia. As a leader of people, I'm proud to say that my team and I have enjoyed one of the highest employee satisfaction and engagement in whichever country or company that I've worked in. This is primarily because of my deep realization and respect for my teams, as I am a leader only just by virtue of what my team delivers. You can also find out more about me at my website, www.winunfairly.com, or on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/in/John Lincoln. I would highly recommend that you also watch the video on Leadership Matters: What Makes a Good Leader. As I mentioned before, if your company or you need me to discuss this or other topics as a training, seminar, or event, or if you want to discuss consulting or business development opportunities worldwide, please email me at john@winunfairly.com. So we are back to the important topic of be a real leader and avoid the 6 cardinal sins of leadership and win in life. Despite the very positive traits that we see in leaders, what most folks don't realize or don't get is the fact that their leaders are mere mortals, just like them. People need to realize that leaders have their own insecurities, trepidations, idiosyncrasies, temptations, and fallibilities, and other challenges that every human possess. Some leaders are acutely aware or have disciplined themselves to mask these challenges into a facade of perfect, blissful nirvana. While most leaders are good, decent and dedicated, and committed beings, there are some who are just sinful. Some of these leaders try to mask their evil, whilst others don't even pretend. Most of us blessed to be addressed as or considered as leaders are just ordinary folks who worked hard and smart and just happened to be at the right place at the right time. Most of us do have the frailties and fallibilities that most mortals have. However, to win in life, there are 6 cardinal sins that any leader must avoid. These are venomous, cruel, and a divider of teams that could bring a company or a majority of its employees down. Here are the 6 cardinal sins of leadership that a leader and his follower must be aware of and watch out for. They are not so obvious to the naked eye, and these traits are most often latent and camouflaged. Keep in mind that these 6 cardinal sins that any leader must avoid are not just meant for folks working in large corporations. These cardinal sins must be avoided by leaders in any type of businesses, ranging from a small and medium-sized business to larger corporations. Also, remember again that not everyone realizes that they are evil and are affecting their teams. So, here we go. To win in life, here are the 6 cardinal sins to avoid if you are a leader. Some of these might seem too basic or obvious to you. Despite it being obvious, many folks ignore these and demotivate their teams to utter destruction and failure. So go out and be a good leader and avoid these 6 cardinal sins that can destroy any team. Number 1. Egomania. Nothing is more important than my egomania. Egomaniacal leaders have an obsessive preoccupation with themselves and delusions of their own grandeur. They are always right and have all the answers. They do not respect or leverage the different skills and capabilities of different team members to maximize an outcome. They have a dictum of, "I am the greatest." Egomaniacal leaders can be identified through their constant ridicule and put down of others, often exacerbated when they are proven wrong due to their own inferiority complex and insecurities. Number 2, greed or avarice. When morality comes up against profit or greed, it is seldom that profit loses. Every corporate leader worth his medal expects outsized compensation, power, and recognition. Unlike many, I believe these leaders deserve it for the enormous and insurmountable responsibilities they carry and the incremental value that these leaders are expected to generate for their companies. The cardinal sin in leadership related to greed that I detest is the lack of consideration and awareness of the needs and welfare of the others. This pivotal to greed at the company's or their employees' expense is what that I abhor the most. Some leaders do not care nor take any remedial actions to address the shortcomings and needs of their team's compensation, development, promotion, and others. These same leaders spend extended efforts to ensure that the I's are dotted and the T's crossed to ensure full and fair coverage of their own compensation documents and agreements. These leaders will not lift a finger to address their team's needs. This utter lack of conscience reflects their ignorance as to the fact that their success is derived not from their exalted positions, but rather only through the sweat and hard work of their teams. These leaders often direct strategy or tactics to benefit and enhance their compensation packages at the expense of their employees. Number 3, extreme wrath and revenge. Men only make up in wrath what they want in reason. Anger and annoyance are sins that most mere mortals commit. But extreme wrath and vexation, compounded with resentful and vengeful indignation, is deadly sinful and rare. These leaders will not bat an eyelid to remove or fire someone for the most mundane of reasons, just so that their vengeful goals are attained. Number 4, apathy or sheer lack of empathy. We may have found a cure for most evils, but we have found no remedy for the worst of them all, the apathy of human beings. As humans, we are all expected to at least feel sympathy or concern for our fellow mankind in trouble or peril. This apathy or lack of empathy among leaders is sinful and shocking. The indifference, passivity, and detachment of some leaders to their employees' well-being is remarkable and surprising. Leadership requires that a leader have traits of emotional intelligence, a key integral of which is to put themselves in the frame of their teams. Leaders are expected to respect other points of reference, given all of us are diverse in our upbringing, cultural, financial, functional, and educational backgrounds. This empathy for putting ourselves in someone else's shoes helps a leader to frame a solution or problem better. A leader with dispassion or utter lack of concern for others should not be addressed or considered a leader. Number 5, characterless. Character, not circumstances, make the person. An invertebrate, namby-pamby, limbless leader will never stand up for their company or their team. These limp-wristed, flaccid, and weak leaders will be taken advantage of and their teams made to suffer for their ineffectual leadership. These weaklings who have been exalted to a position of leadership do a lot of damage to their companies and teams just by not doing anything or not rectifying something that is wrong in the first place. Number 6, tactical trivialist. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. Some leaders just do not have the mental faculty or the orientation to separate the forest from the trees. They get caught up in the mire of processes and irrelevant mundane details, wherein they lose sight of the primary objective of creating incremental value for their stakeholders. These leaders, with their tedious, monotonous, and prosaic attention for the mundane, not just deplete their team's energies, but also their shareholders' funds by not focusing on what is right for the business. Attention to detail is a necessity, but a strategic understanding and view and incremental value creation orientation is a must for any business leader. So there you have it, the 6 cardinal sins of leadership to avoid. These evil traits might bring you short-term success or satisfaction, but I guarantee you that you will not win but lose miserably in the end. So avoid these 6 cardinal sins of leadership by any means possible. Remember that none of us are that superb and great to succeed and win by ourselves all the time. Therefore, maintain genuine and deep-rooted relationships with the people that we lead. We are only leaders by virtue of the teams that we lead. So be a winner and go out there and apply and/or avoid these important aspects to win and succeed in life. Keep in mind that fakery and inauthenticity comes through to teams. So be authentic and be yourself and be a real winner always. I want you to know and be assured that as a leader, being authentic, fair, kind, empathetic, and caring has worked out well for me. I remind myself daily that I had many blessings and privileged opportunities because of my team's efforts. I have also seen some others destroying teams and people's lives due to their sheer evil traits as leaders. Hence, this urge to share my experiences so that you can win and succeed in life. Here are a couple of famous final thoughts as said by someone. Never open the door to a lesser evil, for other and greater ones invariably slink in after it. And he who passively accepts evil is as much involved in it as he who helps to perpetrate it. Be a winner always. Go out and confidently win in any situation in life. Know that you are better endowed now than ever. So go out there and win unfairly and succeed in life. If your company or you need me to present this or other topics as a training, seminar, or event, or if you want to discuss consulting or business development opportunities worldwide, please email me at john@winunfairly.com. If you liked what you saw, or if you think your team, customers, employees, friends, family, or others can benefit from this, please forward this link. Hit like and subscribe now. Don't forget to share this video, especially to all the folks who are aspiring to win and succeed in life. I hope you found value in this video. If you did, please subscribe below, as I will be adding new videos very often.